build of this, so a video of what I got for 50 bucks, and then I took a little bit of video while I was building it. I might slam a clip in here before I post this, just so that it's in there, and then it's out, because this is the bike check video for the Motobecane. I'd like to do a little build on this bike behind me. It's a Motobecane Superfly. It's probably going to be small for me, so it's probably not going to be something I keep forever, but just been gathering up parts over the last few weeks to build it up and take it out on some trails and see how it does. So show you what I got. So this was 50 bucks off of Marketplace, and this is what 50 bucks got me. Check it out. It's a pretty decent bike overall if it had been taken care of. The forks do not rebound at all. They are completely seized. The front wheel, these are Vuelta XRP Pro, I don't know, whatever. There's a couple broken spokes, and it's sounding like basically in order to have that respoked, it's going to cost me basically as much as a new wheel anyway, so I ordered a new wheel set already. It's got FSA cranks with a 3x on the front, and then it's a 9-speed on the back with an X3 SRAM derailleur. So that's basically what I got. You know, there's a Ritchie seat post, Ritchie seat. I mean, I mean, these bikes are not cheap when they're new. They are well appointed, but obviously I don't have brakes. I don't have levers. I don't have grips or anything. So, you know, I basically bought the frame, and that's how I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm trying to salvage what I can from this without, you know, replacing everything in the beginning and then going from there. So, I mean, I don't have a seat or seat post for it yet. I'll probably just use this for the time being. Gonna see if I can go one by on the chain rings on the crank and get it to line up right. Stem and bars will stay for the moment, and I'll swap out the new fork, a new chain. I've got levers, brakes. So yeah, I mean, I'll be throwing it together, and I'll be videoing how it goes. don't want to get too edit heavy on this video because I'm still editing the build of the Trek, and it's been hours of footage and trying to edit it down into like 30 minutes is a long video as it is, so trying to edit it down is it's tough. So with that said, let's do the bike check on the Motobecane. Let's start with the cockpit. Bars and stem came with the bike. I think they're off a Diamondback, and I don't know the exact width. I mean, they're not super wide, and obviously they've got rise. Race face half Nelson grips. These are Wolf Tick Nation favorite. I mean, obviously a lot of people like these, and I love them. I think they're great. Apparently I'm a thin grip man, similar to Jeremy. So got that FSA red top cap. Tried to stick with the red, silver, and black. FSA headset. It's the one that came with the bike. I didn't change it. Got the Sun Tour, a Pixon. This is a 27.5 fork with a 26 wheel on it. It's done great. I actually really like it. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. I don't think I've ever bottomed it out. I was noticing that the oil mark on the side, you probably can't see it because I kind of cleaned it up. It's up there, but I don't think I've ever bottomed it out. I think I have it set at like 80 pounds. I did whatever was recommended on the back of the fork, so that's been cool. There was a guy that I talked to. He had mentioned this fork he had it on his e-bike, and he really liked it. So that, aside from the Wolf Tick review, that was what made me like, okay, I'll go ahead and get that fork. So Kenda Navigal tires. This tire is flat, probably from the last trail ride I did. WTB wheels. Nothing too crazy special. Got that red valve cap. Oh yeah. These Kenda tires are old. These are from like a 2013 Cannondale of some sort. And I actually got those tires and a fork. Actually, I might as well show you. So that Fox fork up there, the Mavic rims down here, and then those tires all I got in a lot for 125 or 150 bucks, something like that. But I didn't realize that those wheels, or at least I thought they didn't fit this bike without having a bunch of crazy adapters. So my friend Art gave me this mud flap lady. I found that while I was digging through some stuff. I've been reorganizing my garage. As you can tell from the last video, it's changed in here quite a bit. So I stuck it right there just for laughs more than anything. The Spank saddle, this one has some red stitching, and it's this like rubberized material. It's pretty rad. I really like it a lot. It's pretty comfy too. I mean, for being like more of a BMX jumper saddle, it's way more comfortable than the little tiny saddle that was on here. So my Amazon special seat clamp, seat post clamp, FSA. These are V-Drive. I was worried. I didn't know what the bolt pattern was on these, and it was actually kind of hard to find, but it is the 104, like the standard bolt pattern. And then that's a Rock Ride 32 tooth chainring. Those are the Chester pedals, finally. And I really dig those a lot. I think I got those on eBay. They weren't used, but they were just like open box or whatever. I got lucky on a lot of stuff for this bike on eBay. And then we'll go back here. So the reason I bought this frame, I guess I should put this out there, right? Because I told you I didn't do any research, was the fact that this frame had this nice line that looked very jumper BMX-y to me, and I liked that. And that's what I was kind of looking for looking at a lot of different bikes. My uncle had actually, like I said, he had picked up that Specialized Hard Rock, and he got his for $80 in Arizona. Bike prices are way better in Arizona because it's too damn hot to ride. So here's that DR derailleur. This is a wide 9, old, doesn't have a clutch. Obviously the chainstay is beat to hell, but I don't think this thing, I mean, I'm probably not jumping it hard enough to actually get it to slap too crazy, so I haven't noticed much chain slap on it. I can't remember what it's called now, but the the drive on this bike is pretty weak. There's like a lot of exchange between the, you know, pull back and go engagement. So if there's anything I would change on it, it would be that. And then other than that, the X-Tac brakes, I guess, is the only other thing. The rotors I pulled off of other wheels that I had, and I think they're Avid brake, but these are the X-Tac. And the reason I went with those was because I bought this first. So this is like one of the first things I bought. And it's linear pull. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm going with pull brakes. So they're pull brakes that pull a hydraulic cylinder or piston, I guess, and actuate the brakes. So that's that. I don't know that I missed anything. I mean, that's pretty much it. So that's what $700 will get you if you build it yourself. Those brakes have done pretty good. I know Wolftic also did a review on them, and you know, I think they gave Jeremy some trouble. They were kind of marginally better than just regular pull brakes. And the one thing I do notice about them, and I don't know if it's the levers that I have or if it's the brakes themselves, absolutely not smooth. They're like kind of tough. They're like, and I don't know if that's the calipers themselves or if it's the levers that I have. I assume it has to kind of be the calipers or maybe just the mixture. But yeah, these things they're a little, you have to squeeze on them. They're not like one finger brakes at all. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been a fun bike. It's gotten me down the trail, like I've said a lot. And I love it. I mean, it's been fun to use and to learn on, and at some point I'm gonna just let her go to somebody else, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Find someone smaller that can ride it and get some good use out of it, and let it go so I can get a hardcore hardtail or something. Obviously, I'm kind of odd. I don't mind going my own way and riding these 26ers and screwing around on them and spending money building them up. So, you know, it's like I said, it's enthusiasm. It's fun, and I like doing it. So, clean that one up next for my lady, and get this Cannondale going too. I'll just have a whole troop of 26ers. So thanks for being with me and hanging out. Just having fun with bikes.